Hey, what's going on everybody? Jason here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 video. Today we have the Season 3 roadmap. So really quickly, going over the roadmap before we get into the meat and potatoes of the article, delving into what's happening in Season 3, here we can see all of the content coming next week. We have, of course, the return of Gunfight with 4 Gunfight maps. We have some new multiplayer maps, of which there are actually going to be a handful of them, which is actually kind of surprising. Albeit, half of them are battle maps, but multiplayer is going to be getting a couple of unique maps. We have some new weapons, of course. Valeria and Alejandro are the cover operators, a ton of Warzone 2.0 and DMZ updates, and a bunch of other stuff that we'll get into right now. So first things first, Gunfight is coming back here in Modern Warfare 2. We have 4 maps at launch. And for those of you who don't know what Gunfight is, let's go ahead and take a look at the description of the game mode. A contemporary classic from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops Cold War, don't you guys forget about that, and the precursor to Call of Duty Warzone Gulag confrontations, Gunfight is the 4-player duo against duo game mode where random loadouts and small cage match-style maps dictate tactical and fast-paced combat. For those unfamiliar with the mode, hey, that's what I said. Each round, 2 duos spawn in on either side of the map with the same random loadout. A duo wins a round when they reduce the opposing duo's health to 0, so killing them. Or if this is not done before the round timer expires, the first duo who captures an overtime flag at the center of the map wins. Ties can occur if duos have the same health and the overtime flag is not captured at the end of a round's overtime period, at which point both duos will be awarded with a round win for scoring purposes. The first duo to win 6 rounds wins the match. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the gunfight maps. Here we have Ali. Somewhere in the Al Mazrah region, a small marketplace is cleared out as strike teams prepare to go in, weapons hot. This map reminds me of Bazaar from Modern Warfare 2019, which was a gunfight map, and honestly, looks kind of cool. Looks very close quarters, very small map, as the gunfight maps tend to be. Then we have Black Site, a training ground for operators wanting to return to the Warzone. Its location is classified. Learn more about this new map, which also serves as the new Warzone 2.0 Gulag for Al Mazrah elsewhere in this announcement blog. So it's very interesting that the new Gulag for Season 3 of Warzone 2.0 is also being converted to a gunfight map. I guess that makes sense. But here's what it looks like. It looks like it's somewhere in the Middle East, maybe somewhere near Al Mazrah, but not exactly Al Mazrah. And then, of course, it wouldn't be Gunfight without the ultimate small map, which is Shipment. Of course, Shipment was a gunfight map back in Modern Warfare 2019 as well, so no surprise that it's a gunfight map in this game. And then, for whatever reason, the 4th map, Exhibit, is not pictured here in the article, and it also says it's coming out launch, so I don't know why they didn't show a picture of the map. But in addition to that, for Gunfight, they're also going to be releasing Gunfight OSP. OSP stands for On-Site Procurement, which defines this variant of the traditional mode. Players will have to grab weapons and equipment spread out across the map instead of receiving a random loadout every round. This makes quick movement and coordination even more crucial to success when playing this mode variant. So that's kind of interesting that this particular game mode variant of Gunfight is coming back, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I just really hope that Gunfight plays well in this game, because you guys know me, I loved Gunfight in Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare 2019. But now, moving on to the normal multiplayer playlist, we have 3 core maps and 2 battle maps coming out launch, and of course in the middle of the season. The first map we know about is Paleo's Lighthouse, which we saw in that teaser from the other day. And then the next map we have is called Black Gold, obviously ripped straight from Al Mazrah in the oil fields, but this time it's going to be taking place at night and we have to use night vision goggles. It says right here, based on the Rohan oil section of Al Mazrah, this core map will be the first iteration of night operations in Modern Warfare 2. Operators will have to use their night vision goggles, equip thermal optics, or use the available light sources to their advantage to secure victory in this critical strategic location. I remember back in Modern Warfare 2019, there were a couple of maps that utilized this whole night vision gameplay, so let's just see what happens when it comes to Modern Warfare 2's night vision gameplay. If I recall as well, the night vision gameplay for Modern Warfare 2019 wasn't very popular, so this is an interesting decision. And speaking of Rohan oil, the map has been ripped from Al Mazrah yet again for a battle map. And once again, another Al Mazrah location ripped for a battle map here, Satik Cave Complex, which is kind of weird that they're just reusing a bunch of Al Mazrah assets for battle maps. I mean, I understand why they're doing it. Al Mazrah is a huge map and there's a lot of locations to turn into battle maps, but I would like to see some original stuff. And then here we have a multiplayer map ripped from one of the campaign missions, which is still technically a new multiplayer map because we haven't been to this location at all in multiplayer. This is Alboran Hatchery. And of course, because this particular map is going to be released at the middle of the season, more information will be revealed at the mid-season with Season 3 Reloaded. Then shifting gears a little bit to the game modes, we have Cranked coming back to Modern Warfare 2. Cranked is a very interesting game mode, and it's been around since Call of Duty Ghosts, as you guys can see right here, which basically, to summarize this game mode for those of you who don't know, when you get a kill, a countdown timer starts, and if you don't get a kill within that countdown timer, you explode. So you have to get kills as quickly as possible in this fast-paced game mode. In addition, Face Off is coming back to Modern Warfare 2. It says right here, there will also be the return of Face Off, a classic small team mode originally from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and more recently brought back in Modern Warfare 2019 as a 3 vs 3 game mode, and Black Ops Cold War as a 6 vs 6 game mode where it was really fun, which will arrive sometime during the mid-season update. So it looks like for Modern Warfare 2, this particular game mode is going to be a 3 vs 3 game mode as opposed to what it was back in Black Ops Cold War where it was 6 vs 6. And then we have Ground War Infected coming in the middle of the season, which is a very interesting choice. It almost feels like they're gearing up to put some sort of zombies event on Al Mazrah like I predicted a little while ago. But I digress. Now quickly touching on the ranked play updates here, there are a few more ranked play rewards that you can earn. The rewards being these weapon charms and a blueprint. In addition to that, there are some stickers and some vinyls and loading screens that you can get, so ranked play has a few updates in Season 3. It also looks like in the middle of the season we're getting an additional Special Ops mission and, of course, Raid Episode 3, which some people are speculating Alejandro and Ghost and Rudy from the campaign are going to be core characters in this new raid, so let's just see what happens. And now, moving on to Warzone 2.0 and DMZ. Let's check out what's going to be happening. First, something I did not expect to be coming to Al Mazrah. Al Mazrah Resurgence, and of course the title of this particular section of the article is The Resurgence of Resurgence. Fans of the fast-paced Resurgence mode will have a new version of Resurgence to look forward to, in addition to Ashika Island remaining as a game mode option. This new version, called Massive Resurgence, is a resurgence mode on the larger Al Mazrah map. The player count will be increased to fit Al Mazrah, so prepare to take on dozens of duos or other squad sizes depending on the weekly playlist offering. Which I gotta say, I'm still really annoyed at this weekly playlist offering and not offering all squad sizes at the launch of whenever something happens for Warzone. Bottlenecking people into one particular game mode that they maybe don't want to play, it's definitely kind of annoying. But then, in the middle of the season, and I'm kind of sad that it's not arriving at the launch of the season, Plunder, one of my favorite game modes from Warzone 1. For those who have yet to experience this fun and frenetic mode, Plunder is a respawn-enabled squad-against-squad mode where the team with the most cash wins. Cash can be earned by eliminating players and picking up their valuables, scavenging for supply boxes and loose cash, or completing contracts and in-game events. Operators can use their loadouts right from the first drop and will redeploy with a reduced portion of their current cash if eliminated. You know, Plunder was one of those unique game modes for me back in Warzone 1, and I had a really fun time playing it. I think the concept of having a completely different objective rather than just killing everybody and being the last one standing is kind of interesting. There's no gas closing in on you, the entire map is open, and you can explore every single area of the map. In addition, because you spawn in with your loadout, I think it makes it immediately more enjoyable, because then you can hop into a game of Warzone with whatever gun you want to use. So overall, I'm definitely looking forward to Plunder coming back. And as detailed in the Gunfight section, the new Black Site area is also going to be the new Gulag for Warzone 2.0 and the normal Battle Royale playlists. We also have the redeployed drones from Ashika Island coming to Al Mazrah. We also have tempered plate carriers coming to Warzone 2.0. Another Caldera first feature, tempered plate carriers change how your operator handles armor plates. With a tempered plate carrier equipped, your armor will be 2 half bars instead of 3/3, making it easier and more efficient to replace after one or both are cracked. So instead of making tempered an actual perk like they did back in Warzone 1, there are going to be plate carriers around the map that carry 2 plates. We also have the UAV towers from DMZ coming to normal Battle Royale, and then we see that the decontamination station is coming back to Warzone 2.0 as first seen on Caldera. For those of you who don't remember what the decontamination station was in Warzone 1, basically it was that gas canister that deployed a bunch of this other gas that repelled the other toxic gas that was closing in on you. So you were actually able to stay in the gas for a little bit of time before the actual decontamination station broke. And then one more small change to Warzone 2.0, which I think is kind of interesting, the Gulag entry kit coming in the middle of the season. Those who find one in a Battle Royale match and perish beyond their initial Gulag visit can re-enter the fight via the Gulag. That means those who know they can clutch up that 1v1 have another chance to get a redeployment without needing to request one from their squad mates. So basically, you pick this up off the ground in Warzone and you get another Gulag visit. Now, according to this article, DMZ is going to be getting a complete overhaul, starting with the barter system. One of the biggest additions since the launch of DMZ is the barter system, a way to award operators who stock up on items and can reach a buy station to swap them for other valuables. So basically just the normal buy station. In general, the trader may not have what you want, but they'll always have what you need. There was no peer-to-peer trading through this system, but of course, you are still free to swap items during a match with friendly operators, especially those who operate taxi services. As we heard, they are incredibly helpful. So that sounds kind of interesting, but moving on, we have a new feature called the Workbench. Another major addition to DMZ is the Workbench, which can be found in your buy stations and allows you to modify contraband weapons. For a nominal cash fee, the Workbench allows an operator to add attachments they have unlocked for the contraband's weapon platform onto a piece of contraband or remove them piece by piece. Helpful for those times when a 5.5 times scope does not fit on a fast-firing SMG or when a sniper rifle needs an extended mag. The Workbench will become another way to spend that hard-earned cash on something impactful for that infiltration and beyond. From what it sounds like, this sounds like a really cool addition. I like the sound of this Workbench. We can see a picture of this gunsmithing workbench here so you can remove and add attachments to your guns. Next up, we have the active duty operator slots. In Season 3, you won't just have one operator to infiltrate the deniable areas. Each player will start with 3 active duty operator slots, which equates to having 3 separate operators who have their own on-soldier items. These include your backpack, plate carrier, kill streak, self-revive, and gas mask. For every infiltration, you can choose which active duty operator you bring in, meaning that you can calculate risk to whatever mission you want to tackle or the type of experience you want to have for that match. That's a very interesting system where you essentially have 3 separate operators, 3 separate characters on your profile that you can select. One operator can have a ton of really good gear that you want to save up and stash, but if you don't want to waste all that gear, you can go ahead and select character number 2 where you don't have as many things. I'm actually very surprised that they came up with this idea, and honestly, I'm looking forward to this system in DMZ. We also have a brand new faction coming in the middle of the season, and of course, like they like to do sometimes, they have all this information redacted and we'll find out what's going on in the middle of the season. In addition, we have this new boss who looks like he's rocking a riot shield, and of course, he is also redacted, so we'll find out what's going on there sooner rather than later. And of course, what would a Call of Duty season be without the cover operator, or in this case, the cover operators? We have Alejandro and Valeria. Of course, these 2 characters being fan favorites from the Modern Warfare 2 campaign that we will be able to play as. We also have some more operators coming in the middle of the season, so we'll find out who they are. And now moving on to the weapons in Season 3. Of course, we saw the FJX Imperium, the intervention, in that one trailer from the other day. And it looks like this sniper takes 408 rounds, so I was wrong about the 6.8 Wrath and the 6.8 by 51 being chambered for the sniper rifle. However, there is going to be another gun chambered in 6.8, this particular gun right here. This is the Cronin Squall, a battle rifle coming in the battle pass at launch. And of course, in the middle of the season, we will be getting some new weapons. And of course, we're going to be getting some new guns in the middle of the season that we'll learn about later. Expect 2 new sidearms within Season 3 Reloaded, both fully automatic with drastically different roles. A highly customizable machine pistol with a fast rate of fire and a high caliber pistol modified for full auto to blast enemies back when they get too close for comfort. And really quickly, if we go back to the roadmap image for Season 3, we see a silhouette of a gun coming in the middle of the season, and this just so happens to be the Tech 9. So the Tech 9 is coming in the middle of the season with Season 3 Reloaded. Now, similar to the Path of the Ronin, Season 3 will also be introducing a new event. This is Trophy Hunt. During this event, every player will drop a trophy, a small decorative challenge coin, whenever they are eliminated in any mode. These trophies can also be earned by performing specific tasks, such as opening supply boxes. These trophies can then be exchanged for items shown in the Events tab, including weapon blueprints, vehicle skins, and even Battle Pass token tier skips. Those who redeem enough items will also unlock some exclusive operator skins for their efforts. More details on this event will be available as part of this season's Warzone 2.0 tactical overview blog, though this event is available for both Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. And again, just like Path of the Ronin, we have a new mid-season camo event. Following the Path of the Ronin camo challenge event, currently active during the end of Season 2, Season 3 will also feature an exclusive set of camos players can earn as a part of a mid-season event. So it sounds like every season of Modern Warfare 2 moving forward is going to have a main event, and then there's going to be a camo event for the Reloaded portion of the season. And then one last thing before we wrap up today's video, we have Discord integration on PC for Modern Warfare 2. The place to talk and hang out is now integrating with Call of Duty. In Season 3, Beanox will be integrating Discord within Call of Duty for PC players, starting with Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. Expect more information to come in the official patch notes next week. Well, there you have it, everybody. Those are the highlights on what's coming to Season 3 in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. To be completely honest with you guys, Season 3 looks a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We actually have some original original multiplayer maps coming to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. We also have the return of Gunfight, Plunder, and Cranked. Al Mazrah Resurgence will hopefully make Al Mazrah a more tolerable map, some brand new weapons, and a DMZ overhaul. On paper, Season 3 looks like it could be the best season yet for Modern Warfare 2. But what's interesting about Season 3, and I said this in my video from the other day, we can't give them 100% full credit and praise for some of the content being added to Modern Warfare 2. Even though it just sounded like I praised them and I said that this might be the best season for Modern Warfare 2 so far, we have to face the facts and we have to address the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room, of course, being that some of these features should have been in the game at launch, like Gunfight and Plunder. In addition to Task Force 141 being playable operators, there should have at least been some base operator skins for Ghost and Gaz and Price and everybody else from Task Force 141. But now in Season 3, all of this is being packaged up as brand new content when a lot of this stuff should have been there at launch. In addition, Gunfight and Plunder have been in previous iterations of Call of Duty, so can we really give them full credit when it comes to this season? I don't think so. That doesn't mean I'm not looking forward to it, because I am. But facts are facts, and we can't address everything in this particular update like it's brand new. Yes, there are going to be some new things added to Season 3, which I'm also looking forward to trying. But what I'm saying is we all have to live in reality and face the facts. Even some of the features that are returning to Warzone 2.0 were previous things from Caldera, like the decontamination station. You would think something like that would be at launch for Warzone 2.0. Warzone 2.0, and more specifically Call of Duty 2.0, you would think they would learn from the previous experiences and add things that people enjoyed from those experiences at launch of the new experience. But they know they don't have to, and they can drip feed content and package it as brand new content as the seasons go on. So again, let me make myself clear, I am looking forward to using these things in Season 3 when they release, and I am actually looking forward to the brand new original multiplayer maps like Paleo's Lighthouse and Alboran Hatchery. I'm just acknowledging the facts. But at the end of the day, above all else, I just really hope that Modern Warfare 2 stays stable. I hope that I don't get a crapload of crashes and X41 errors and server disconnects when playing the game, because it gets really frustrating and it makes me not want to play the game. So I really hope that somehow they're able to figure out the server instabilities and the crashing issues when Season 3 launches on April 12th. It's highly unlikely, but a man can dream, right? But anyways, guys, what do you think about all of the content coming to Season 3 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're a brand new viewer. And with that said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, depending on where you are in this crazy world, and I'll see you guys next time.